Hi everyone, today in this video I am here live in Oniru where a piling work is being done. I have taken this upon myself because I know that a lot of houses, a lot of investment are going down the drain. A lot of people are doing borehole in the name of piling, guys. So please stick around because it is not easy to make money whether you're in Nigeria or in the diaspora. It is not easy to make money. A lot of houses, a lot of investment are going down the drain. And when I mean going down the drain, I mean a lot of houses are sinking down, especially here on the island. And that is why, in addition to selling property to you, I have also decided to take it upon myself to reveal and educate some of our viewers on the need and the cost of doing your pile foundation here in Lekki Lagos Nigeria. Now, in case you are coming across our channel for the first time, please kindly hit the subscription button so that you will not miss out in our subsequent upload, because here we are going to be revealing back to back. You are going to know absolutely everything happening in Lekki and Aziz. My name is Benjamin Ali, and my job is to assist you with the right real estate information so that if you are making any real estate decision here in Lekki and its corridor, you should be able to make the right choices. All right, guys, without further delay, I'm going to jump straight to interview the engineer here on site because I am not an expert on this. So he's going to explain and reveal everything that you need to know. All right, so let's jump straight and have a chat with the engineer here on site. Let's go. All right, Engineer Samuel, thank you once again. It's been a while. How's the work going here?
Fine.
All right, Engineer Samuel, most of our viewers actually want to know. I see a lot of houses going down, and I think there's a need for us to educate. Before we go into the detail of this video, please tell us, why are those houses going down, even though some people still claim they have done piling?
Well, the reason why those houses are going down, one, some people may do the piling, they didn't do it well, because before you start, you want to say you want to do piling, first thing you have to do soil test. Some people may do manual piling, like the one they call manual piling. That is not proper piling, you understand?
Okay.
If you want to do piling, you better you do it once and for all. If you see any house that is bending or that is sinking,
yes,
I'm not sure they did piling on that house. But thank God that Lagos State now have made it mandatory that you must do soil test before they can approve your drawing.
All right.
So the landlord and landowner supposed to even appreciate Lagos State because Lagos State, you know, what they are doing is for Lagos State are trying to save your hard-earned money.
Yes. The
money you have worked like years and you now decided to retire and invest the money into a property or something, and you invest it after building 2-story, 1-story, you see that all the whole first floor have gone. And if first floor have gone, like
the house is gone.
The house is gone. You can't enjoy the house, you can't enjoy the property, and it's at risk for anybody to live inside that kind of house. All right,
Engineer Samuel, you make mention of manual piling. What do you mean by manual piling?
And some people will say they have done piling. You know, they will use they use hand.
Oh, okay.
If turning something, say they have done piling.
Okay.
Because it won't blame the owner of the property, because may not have the idea of how piling carry out or how they do the piling, understand?
Okay.
The person may convince that is how they do it and understand. He
right.
believes. That's what normally makes some houses sink.
Okay.
Understand?
Okay.
If you are looking at this sand, that the land you bought is you are looking at sand. That is not the proper way. You have to do soil tests,
okay,
to know whether you are going to do piling or not.
Okay, so what you are saying now is that soil tests come before piling.
Yes.
Engineer Samuel, some people may be watching and say, Samuel, not everybody has this million, so can we manage? I don't want to build a high rise. Can they actually manage, from your experience, can they do such piling and they manage to be just a story building?
Yes, of course, because like somebody that is building a 5-story building,
okay, the
number of pile is different from person that is building a 2-story building.
Yes.
The person that is building a 2-story building, the number of pile is different from the person that is building a 1-story building. So that's why when you do after your soil test, give it to your social engineer to design.
Okay.
From that design, you get the number of piles.
All right. Okay, let me ask you, sir. You mentioned of design. Do you do design, or you have people that do design for you?
Well, I don't do design. I have my team.
Okay.
I have social engineer. I have architectural engineer. I have everything you need in the building.
All right, Engineer Samuel, I'm seeing a lot of workers here, and I was told you have a site in Banana Island. You have a site just like where we are recording here in Oniru. You have several sites. This machine, I see a lot of machines, and I know there are millions of naira. Are you the owners of this machine, or you rent them?
I'm the owner of the equipment.
Okay.
By the grace of God.
Okay.
I'm the owner. Because sometimes, if you are renting equipment, the price for the client, you make it very high. But if you have the equipment, the price will be very manageable for the client.
All right, so what you are telling our viewers now is that your price is manageable. All right, don't worry. Okay, I know our viewers actually want to know about the cost. But then, before we start, what are the material that I usually needed before we start this piling work?
Okay, let me still use this one as an example.
Okay,
this one is a 13 meter, 600 diameter. So, with material and labor, 400 and let's say 500k.
Are you
per
saying
one.
an approximate price of 500 or 400 and something? Let's make it very clear for our people to understand.
Let's leave it 500k
Okay, so plus or minus 500,000
Yes.
per pile.
per pile.
All right, so like how long will it take you in this job, and how many story building are you going here?
This is a massive job. We have about 400 points here.
Okay, 400 points.
400 points. This is the first block.
Okay.
We have 100 and something points in this first block.
Okay.
We have about 3 blocks.
Wow. Wow.
And we are going for 8th floor.
Okay, this is 8 floors. That is a massive project indeed. All right, Engineer Samuel, I know after you have done all the piling work, do they still need, what are the tests that are usually involved? Because are you the one that normally carry out those tests after the piling, just to be sure that the work you are doing is solid?
Well, after finishing the pile,
Yes.
that what we call PIT test, pile integrity test.
Okay, pile integrity test.
That pile integrity test will show the depth.
Okay.
We show the function, we show the concrete work,
Okay.
whether there is void, whether there is a hole or anything. Then after that, you do your pilot test. That pilot test will tell you that, okay, you design this pile 13 meter, 600 diameter to carry 8th floor. That pilot test will tell you that, okay, after the pilot test, this pile can be able to carry that 8th floor, understand?
Okay.
It can be able to give you 400 kilonewtons or 500, depending the load coming on top of the pipe.
Okay.
So they will use that one pipe to know whether the capacity of soil will permitted that pipe can be able to carry that load.
Okay. So basically what you are saying now is that there are 2 major tests after the pile work is done.
Yes.
Which is pile integrity test,
Yeah.
and the other one you mentioned,
Pilot test.
pile load test.
Yes.
All right, and they are done by an external body.
Yes.
Can you give us an idea, like how much does it cost to do that? Does this cost a lot?
Well, it don't cost a lot because if you have money to do pile, you have money to do the test.
It's not always so. Some people don't have the money.
Because, for example, the PIT test, 8,000 naira per one.
Okay.
Understand? The pilot test, for example, in this block now,
Yes.
the structural engineer after the PIT will pick one pile
Okay.
for that pilot test.
Okay.
But the pile integrity test require for you to do everything or 90%.
Okay.
Understand?
Okay.
Or 90% of the pile. You have to test it.
Okay.
Then pilot test, you choose one. For each building, you must choose one.
Okay.
Understand?
Yes.
So that is when you choose one in each building, load it. That is when you know the capacity of the pile.
Okay. So like how much did you say again? 8,000 naira per.
For the pile integrity test, 8,000 naira. For the pilot test, to cost you up to 1.5 million naira.
Okay, for the whole.
For just one.
Okay, for one. Just before we round up, do you have anything to share with our viewers? I know the last time we made a video here was also in Oniru, not far away from here. I would like us to also go and see that project, how far it is going. But before then, do you have any advice that you have to share with our viewers?
Well, I always advise every landowner, every landlord that whenever I want to start your project,
Yes.
do soil test. Don't look at the other neighbor that he built a two-story building, did not do piling, did not do soil test, and you start your own. Make sure you do your soil test. Soil test is not costly. Whether you are doing Raft foundation or you are doing piling, and I will still thank Lagos State for them to insist that you must do your soil test before they approve.
We hate Lagos State.
We hate Lagos State.
We hate Lagos State.
For them to say that you must do your soil test,
Yes,
before they approve your drawing.
that is perfect. That is perfect.
Babajide Sanwo-Olu is doing a very
Baba,
great job.
we hail you. Before they say I'm a politician, I'm not. All right, so can we go and visit the other side just to have an idea what we did there?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Okay, Gina Samuel, what would be your advice, just as a professional, you know, advise our viewers? What do you think our viewers need to know when it comes to this piling of a thing?
Well, I would advise our viewers that whenever you want to carry out your building, make sure you do soil test.
Okay.
Make sure you do soil test. And don't say that piling is cost. Piling is not cost because your life is more important than every other thing. You can't buy life with money.
Yeah.
But you can do piling with money. So, and we thank Lagos State because the Lagos State are making it mandatory that you must do soil test before they can approve your drawing.
Oh, it's now mandatory to do soil test.
It's a mandatory before they can approve your drawing.
Wow.
Your building approval. You must have soil test. So Lagos State is trying to make all the whole landowner and landlord for them to have value of their money.
We hate Lagos State too.
Babajide Sanwo-Olu is doing a very good job. But it's a very good thing because some people may feel that is too stressful, but it's for their own good.
In fact, thank you very much, Your Excellency. In fact, before they come say we be politicians, I must stop there. But anyway, thank you, Lagos State government, for that initiative. Thank you very much. Okay, so